Everyone, and welcome to our weekend blog. And I'm sitting here a little bit verklempt and forlorn because Patrick Chan eluded the gold medal once again for Canada. I think it's a Canadian curse. Like, we just never get gold. It's so weird. We get silver, bronze, silver, bronze, silver, bronze, but never gold. But it's like I said before, you have to have that perfect performance in that perfect moment on the perfect ice. And then it all pulls together. But they all skated wonderfully. And it's bittersweet because Japan happened to win their first gold medal. So that's good for them. So before I go and show you guys my new sewing machine, Richard would like to thank Farida because she sent him a card.
Hi, Farida. Thank you very much for the card. That's quite thoughtful of you. And so anyways, I don't know who you are, but thank you very much. Bye.
Man of many words, my Richard. Anyway, yeah, Farida sent him a card, and it was really sweet and thoughtful of her, and very much appreciated by Richard. So, okay, I got a new sewing machine. Like, I never know if I've told you guys this or not, so please bear with me because sometimes I'm a little cray-cray. But, you know, I taught prenatal classes, and so usually with that money, I try to buy something that I really need, just one thing. And so I needed a new sewing machine. I mean, the bobbin, it came with this little cover. Isn't that cute? But I think I'll make one. But you know this thing on your regular sewing machine? Every time I needed to change the bobbin thread, Richard would have to bring a wrench and unscrew the whole thing. So it was time. And my other machine had 4 stitches. It was great for basic sewing. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all these. There was another one that had triple the amount of stitches, but I thought, I don't even know what I do with these, so I don't need one with triple the stitches. So yeah, I don't know what all this digitalness is, but I'm sure I'm going to love it. It's a Singer. My other one was a Kenmore. I wanted a Singer for a reason, because I have the Singer antique sewing table, see? And I thought for sure the Singer would fit in the cabinet. But I was wrong, so it still has to sit on this board. But nonetheless, I like the machine, I think. So I'm going to play around with this today a little bit. It came with a DVD. Those of you that buy sewing machines quite regular probably know all this stuff. But I hadn't had a new sewing machine for like, I don't know how long. I don't know where I put, oh, here's the DVD. Ready, set, sew. So I'm going to watch this while I craft. I'm just finishing up some really cute Valentine cards for my boys because they'll be by later. They're almost all done, but 2 of them were here last night, so I rushed and finished theirs, and now I have to finish the other 3. And I used this set, Life in the Forest by Stampin' Up! Because I love the fox. So basically, I use the fox, the little mouse, the trees, and the mushroom, and it basically says, what does the fox say? Happy Valentine's Day. Corny, I know, but they'll love it. Please don't adjust your sets. Yes, oh, you can see me in the background. Oops, you can see my bra. I better move. Ooh, well, it's just the straps. We are going to the ballet tonight, and I'm going to see the Alvin and Ailey dancers, and I have waited to see them my entire life. I've always wanted to see them. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dancers, and I am over the moon. There's my jewels. See that? And look at my makeup. I tried to do a really nice shadowy eye. I know how to close one eye. Wait. There. See? My friend in high school taught me that. So I have a shadowy eye. My dress is blue and black and a little bit of a kind of a gray purple stripe. It's kind of pretty. And so I wanted to do shadowy eye. And yes, these are false eyelashes. Yes, they are. And my hair is kind of, oh, see? Hope you didn't see too much of my body or I'll have to edit that out. So yeah, I'm just going to wriggle in my tights. That's a ballet all of its own, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I have to help my mom put on her makeup. So we're leaving in about an hour and a half. But I want to get myself all ready first and then make her look pretty. And yeah. And then Deanne's coming over. She wants me to put false eyelashes on her. It's going to be fun night. So Deanne and her husband are going. My mom, my sister, my sister's friend, and Richard. We're all going to ballet tonight. So I'm just picking up my sister. We got here like half an hour early. So now she wants me to come. She's going to come down because she can't do up the dress. Oh my Lord. So I was to stand here and wait for her. We're waiting for her friend Bonnie, who's also coming. That's our car. I'm waiting for Bonnie. It's like, you know, when you try to round up a group of people, it's quite hilarious. So we got here, I got the time all wrong. So we got here a half hour early. But that's kind of funny. We've been having a party in the car with some songs. And we saw this man and his dog pooped. And he left the poo on the road because he didn't see us. So we were like, I was going to run after him and say, buddy, you left some poo-poo on the road. So, wait for my sister. You can see my makeup, kind of heavy, but it's trying to go for the shadowy eye, but it'll work. It's the ballet after all, you know? Look at my cute boots. Oh, I'm crazy. Hold on, gotta flip the phone. See my cute boots, I love them. They have a wedge in them, but they're flat. Love them. Come on, Mickey. There she is. Crazy. Oh my God. I tried the shadow eye too much.
No, very.
Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning at 10:30, or about, 10:41. And I really need a coffee. I always think it's kind of funny when when you've gone out the night before, or it's been kind of a holiday or something, and then you get up in the morning and there's always remnants of the day before. Like if aliens landed today, they'd be like, oh, look at all these hearts. That's what Turner and Ozzy made for us. Valentine treats are actually really good. And then some extra treats, and the purse that I switched because I was going to the ballet, so I took a smaller bag. And just a random balloon just sitting here, you know, candies, my mom's coat, my mom's shoes. It's just so funny to me because if it was Christmas, it would be Christmas stuff. But I don't mind it. It just kind of reminds me of, oh yeah, we had a fun day yesterday. We just bought this balloon because we knew the kids would be coming by. So we just had it sticking here. It was actually sticking in this chair like this. No reason. Just because, you know, kids like balloons and they all played with it. There, it was just like that. So when they walked in, it was Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, look at this, guys. I don't know if you guys remember, oh, it was last year sometime, I did a project with Art 42. Now these two tiles here I made because I had to fit this space. So the site was Art 42, and it was 2013, and it was a swap, and it's kind of a swap where you can do it. There's really no strings attached. You just do it. You get stuff in the mail, and that's it. Like, you hardly know the people you're swapping with, but it's kind of cool. This one was an alphabet one, so everybody had to make, say, 4 ABCDs in this exact print. And as usual, it's just swapped out, and you end up with all this alphabet. So I finally glued them all together. So that's what my big collage alphabet looks like. Isn't it cool? It looks like a patchwork quilt, kind of. My all-time favorite one, though, is our, look at P, Q, and then R, the pirate. Love it. I just think it's so cute. There's so many I like. I like the farmer. I like the that ink for eye, and I like the nylon one too. There's just so many I like. We're gonna put this in the art cabinet and we're gonna frame it and put it out there. It's just so cool because it's from all over the world. Just the neatest thing. So before I tackle straightening up, I'm going to sit here and have my morning coffee, and I would like to make an apology. I got a comment from one of my viewers. It was, I think, the video before this one, or maybe the one before that. So 2 videos back where I was talking about teachers having holidays. Remember I was saying, Deanne, I said, Deanne, you know, your boys are going to be home because teachers like to take holidays because there's PD day and there's this and this and this and this. And one of my viewers was offended by that, saying that, do I not realize that the professional development days that the teachers take are very, very valuable? And that was not my intention at all, And I did write her a long apology. I worked in special education for over 20 years. My mother was a teacher and a vice principal and a educational psychologist. My father was a teacher and then went on to be a superintendent at district office. My brother is a teacher, so we have full respect for teachers and education and all of that. The intent of my comment was that Deanne was going to have her boys home more than she thought. You know what I mean? And even when we worked in schools and education amongst ourselves, we would kind of giggle like, yay, holiday, no kids here. But we know and still do appreciate the value of professional development days. I mean, that's where you share knowledge and share experiences and any new things that come in. It's like any profession that you have to have some time to, what's the word? It's like when with doulas, we have to go for sessions to kind of recertify and be updated on what's current. And with teachers, they work all year, so they don't have time to go and do that. So that's why they have these professional development days. So if I insulted anybody else by that comment, I sincerely apologize, or by any comments that I make. It's the intention, and the intention of that was I was laughing at my daughter because her kids were going to be home in February way more than she thought they would be. So that's what that was about. So I really appreciate the lady's comment. I'm not going to say her name, but I really appreciate her comment because I like to be called, if I'm doing something like that, I want to be called on it and tell me so I can, first of all, apologize, and secondly, explain the intention, the underlying intention. It's almost like when you send a text. And sometimes, to me, texts are so unemotional because you can't hear the person, or it's like one side and it's very flat because there's no emotion in text. And when you actually explain the text to somebody, it's like, oh, okay. Or last night, case in point. Remember I said we were early for the ballet. So when we got to the ballet, we had the opportunity to listen to the creative director explain the different ballets that we were going to see. So it was pretty much in lecture form. There were chairs there, and the Alberta Ballet lady was there asking him questions about what we were about to see and about the Alvin Ailey Dance Company. So I had Deanne and Brody's tickets in my purse. So she said, we're on our way. And I said, oh, no problem. We got here early and we are listening to, what did I say? And we're at a meet and greet, because I was trying to type quickly because I didn't want to be rude because he was talking. So my text read, we got here to eat and we're at a meet and greet. She texts back, well, thanks for putting me in the loop that there was a cocktail party beforehand. I wish I had known. And I'm trying to watch the man and text her back. I'm like, there's no cocktail party. We're just listening to somebody talk. And then she's like, I would have loved to meet the dancers. I'm like, Deanne, there's no cocktail party. And she said, well, you said you got there to eat. I said, oh, I meant I got here too early. And it was, but that's what I mean. when you lose the intention of what somebody's saying, autocorrect makes it worse. But even when I'm speaking right now, if the intention, you don't understand the intention underneath the joke, it can be offensive to people. And that's never what I never want to hurt someone's feelings. So if I ever do that to you, let me know so I can try to, well, for sure I will apologize and try to explain. So yeah, that's that on that. I don't know why Percy has his back to me. Look at him. Percy, did I offend you? I didn't mean to. Why are you looking over there? What's wrong? He's totally got his back to me. Look. He's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, there's some more remnants. Candies. Good thing I don't like those. They would be gone if I did. I don't like that kind of candy. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and get busy with my day. Oh, and with regards to Deanne and the text, when she realized what I was talking about, we had a good little chuckle about it. So yeah, that's text for you. That's just what they're like. Or anything. You can say anything. It's always, people read into what you say from their personal experience. Whatever you've experienced, maybe that particular lady has had a lot of people, put teachers down for taking days off. And so that was just one more thing that she just didn't want to hear about it. You never know what people's experiences are. So I try to be sensitive of that. And I'm human. Sometimes I mess up just like everybody else. So I'm sincerely, publicly apologizing to her for making her feel bad because I didn't want to do that. You guys, a couple of things I've been knitting lately. This one here, I'm just going to take these down to my mom. They are pocketbook slippers because they look like a pocketbook, see? And there's a cutest little poem that goes with them, and it says, I typed it really big so she could read it well. As you open this little item and you look at it and grin, don't jump to conclusions and put your money in. But when you're tired and weary and your feet hurt like sin, just open these pocketbook slippers and put your tootsies in. Aren't they cute? I put a pom-pom here because they look almost the same, wrong side to right side, so that she could easily see which one was the right side. And they are the cutest slippers. I'll pop one on my foot just so you guys can see. And then I got more comments and laughs on Facebook about this. No, it's not a teepee for your pee-pee, because I've seen these made for little boys when they pee to put that on. It's a nose warmer. And I used to have these when I was a teenager. Everybody wore them. And I put a picture on Facebook and everyone laughed, and I don't care. I get a cold nose sometimes just for no reason. Just like people get cold feet, I get a cold nose. So I thought, finally, I'm going to make myself a nose warmer. So if you guys ever check out my blog, both this one's already posted and this one will be posted tomorrow. So the patterns are all there and everything if you want to make them, but they're on my blog. So fun. This was really fun and super easy and super quick. You could make tons of them. Then I got all these suggestions. Why don't you make one that looks like a bullseye? And why don't you make one that looks like a pig nose? And, you could go on and on. I have to trim that little string. But they're really cozy and warm, honestly. So I'm just going to go take these down to my mama. This is what they look like on. See? Very cozy and comfy. I think she'll like them.
Oh, boy, I'm going to sleep in these.
Those are cozy, eh?
Huh?
Those are nice, aren't they? You have such pretty feet. Look at your toes. Look at your toes. Not bad. Your toes look better than mine.
I take care of my feet.
They look beautiful.
I had to take care of Nana. She had so many buttons.
So do you like your slippers?
I love these.
They're warm.
Any side? No, this
Any
is the
side.
back.
I don't think it matters. Unless after a while you wear them, I suppose it'll start, Look at you. You look like a little elf. Look at the elf. The Gretchen elf.
She's making fun of me.
No, are they cozy? You'll probably sleep in them. Hey?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you like them. So we're just here at McDonald's picking up a little snacky poo because we haven't had McDonald's for a long time. Of course, I know you guys will probably say, no, no, no. I saw in video number 3 you were chomping on a quarter pounder. So I can't lie. There's my mother. We just went to Turner's hockey game, and poor little boo-boo, he's so competitive, and he was playing really well and wanting to score and wanting to beat the other side, and his team, he felt his team was not responding and playing as well as he did.
Right.
So he was so disappointed. Oh, here's our food already.
Thank you.
Thank you. He was so disappointed at the end of the game that he didn't want to talk to us. He just kind of gave us this kind of a hello, my fans, but I'm going into the shack. What's that shack called? The shack.
I could see it.
It was so cute. So we respected him and left. We weren't going to go, oh, come on, Turner, come and talk to us. We're like, okay, we're out of here. We'll leave you and let you. Deanne said he was also very tired, so that probably added into it too. Tired.
Yes.
So we're just going to go home now, and my mom and I are going to pig out on quarter pounders and cheese. But Richard decided he didn't want one. What are you going to have?
I'm going to have a piece of toast.
Such a cornball.
You didn't get Richard anything?
He didn't want anything. He kind of does. I can tell he wants it.
I don't want burgers, remember? I don't.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like burgers. One day we opened... What was it? Something in the car?
No, I had a burger at A&W.
And it just tasted...
I had 2 of them. They had the special on for Grandpa Burgers, and I had 2 of them.
You ate both of them?
And then I just couldn't stand the taste
well,
of
no
burgers.
wonder. Why would you eat 2 Grandpa Burgers?
Because they had special.
Do you know how big Grandpa Burgers are?
They had two patties in each of them, I know. And
you ate both
and
of them?
the onions were just, ugh. The first one was good, and the second one was...
where was I when you were doing
I was
this?
at work. Remember the special that time?
right.
I picked you up at the hospital or something.
Yes. You got 2. Ever since then, he's just like turned off of burgers.
Yeah,
So, not me though. How about you, Gigi? Are you turned off burgers?
Turned off?
Yeah, like you don't want a burger?
Yeah, I don't usually eat a lot of red meat.
Well, then how come we ordered you a burger?
I just felt like it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lottie. Miss Claudia. You want to see how fashion forward we are? Look, we both wore the same shirts. Didn't even know it. Morehouse College. Maybe we're Morehouse wannabes. That's where Jesse went. Graduate. He's a graduate of Morehouse College. But why we would wear these today, because he graduated in the year 2004, I think.
They're comfortable shirts.
They are, and they're so warm and cozy.
That's all.
And I don't feel good today.
She feels not good. I feel okay.
You feel fine.
I feel great.
Okay. Guess we better go put Percy out.
Come, Percy, let's go.
Good morning, everybody. It's actually Monday. It's a holiday today. It's Family Day. 10:40, and I am dragging my butt. The doctor, I've been weaning off my steroid injection because I personally think that the side effects from the steroids are worse than the reason I'm taking the steroids, in my opinion. So yeah, my body is just kind of, lordy, dragging and feeling crappy, and my face hurts, and you know. But I'm going to get up and get myself moving, and I've got some art journaling to do, and I want to do one of those she art paintings for my friend. It's her birthday, and she's a teacher, so I've got the perfect little quote I want to put on it. So yeah, I think if I just keep putting one foot in front of the other, I'll be all right. But I would rather just go like this, you know. So I'm up and mobile and been watered and fed. And I'm in my craft room and I am going to do, I've got a few projects that I want to do, for sure some art journaling. And I have, we're going to go to the art cabin like I said today. It's beautiful outside. So that's going to motivate me to keep on trucking, you know. So I was just laughing at Percy because we will give him stuffed animals. I'm taking these up to the kitchen to play with. And he acts like he's petrified of them. Like petrified. Downstairs in my mom's room, however, he's like a little kitten, bouncing toys about and just as happy as can be. So we can't figure that out, but whatever, Percy. You know? So I shall carry on and see what I can accomplish today. So we're out here in the art cabin, and it's amazing how relaxing you get out here. I feel like I'm sleepy. It's so nice. So I'm working on a she art doll for one of my friends for her birthday. And she's a teacher, so you see the books there? So I'm going to make the nicest little quote over there. And then my mom made us a tray of snacks and called us in the house and we brought those out. And we're listening to Zamfir, and Richard is on his second sketch, right? Or is that the first one?
Third one.
Third one? Go, Richard, go. He looks so serious. Look at him.
I am.
And we've hung a few more things. Turner's picture. And then Richard's palettes. I love them. I think they're artwork of their own. They're actually used up palettes. Do you have a third one already?
Somewhere.
But those ones you can't use anymore.
You could and straight them on.
No. I like the way it looks with the paint on them. So the fire's just a crackling and it's very, very relaxing out here. I'm going to try and find the quote that I'm going to put on this dolly in case I don't show you. Oh yeah, I found it on Pinterest. It says, "Reading is dreaming with open eyes." So I'm going to put that right across there. And then finish her up, put some rub-ons on her, and you know, she's cute, hey? Finish my little painting. I'm inside right now. I had to put a coat of Mod Podge. That's why it looks kind of smoggy or foggy. And I put some little beads on her necklace because I made her neck too long. But I think she's cute. Reading is dreaming with open eyes. And then there's her books. Love, Peace, Travel, Journal, and the Story of. I love these little girls. And this friend happens to be a teacher. So I think she'll like this. I hope she does. She's not expecting anything, and that's so much cooler. So I started another journal here. Just got started on this one. And I want to try and close it with, where's these cool buckles, these Tim Holtz buckles. I've never used them before. But I'm not going to do any more today. Oops, those. And I managed to get a whole bunch of mail all ready to go. That is so long overdue. And I made some jambalaya. So, for what I thought was going to be a poopy day, I got a lot done. Thanks so much for hanging with us this weekend. It's been a fun weekend, a busy weekend. But I feel like I accomplished a lot just by putting one foot in front of the other. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.